welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Right, deliver the herbs to friend. I'm gonna just get this out of the way.
Heaven has been filled with silence.
Oh, that's nice. Good for you. Not this friend.
Nice work with those supplies. The smiths can use them to fit our troops with better gear. Might not affect you much, but our recruits will have better chances next time some monster flies out of a rift.
Okay, so I've got that one. Okay, I've got to put it on the table, haven't I?
Make a go with you.
Okay, so here. Healing mixture. I've got that one as well. Mercy's Crest, Storm Coast Geological Survey. Okay. Grab the item. There we go. That's another one done.
Nice work.
Power got up. Head to the Inquisition's War Room, Champions of the Just. Okay, so we've actually got something we can do. Problem is, I don't want to do that just yet, because there is something else I'd like to do. Okay, Champions of Left Royale refuse to negotiate with anyone. Gather enough power, then work with device to make contact with them. Okay, so I do need to do that. Memories of the Grey, Fallow Maya. There's that one. I need to do that. I haven't been to the Fallow Maya yet, so maybe we go there at some point. Hinterlands, we've got a lot. Okay, you know what? Let's do one of these. Let's do Champions of the Just. You know what? No, we haven't done that one at all yet, have we? The mages. So let's go into that. Yeah, let's do the mages. World map. Oh, I need to. Oh, what am I doing? I need to select the quest. Host Whispers. Okay, that's everything. That's exactly what we're going to do. Now we're going to go to the map. We're going to Redcliffe, the Hinterlands. Grand Enchanter Fiona, leader of the Mage Rebellion, has offered an alliance with the rebel mages at Redcliffe. So this is going to be very interesting. We've got to go all the way there. We've got some quests we can actually pick up on the way. This is the camp I'm going to travel to, though. What camp are we even going to take? I think we should take... Okay, Iron Ball would be great, but I'm going to take both of our mages. Do I take Blackwall or Cassandra? I think we take Cassandra with us. Oh, okay, we're going to go this way. Let's mine some of these. Travel to Redcliffe and make contact with the mages. It's easy enough. Or so we think.
She's taking flight!
Oh shit, a dragon. I don't want to fight the dragon yet. We ain't going to beat that. Can we run off past the dragon? Hang on, do we have to go this way? I don't know if we have to go this way. No, I don't think we need to go this way. Right now, I don't think we can beat a dragon, and I'm not even going to try and do it. Yeah, I'm not after you, dragon. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you or your baby. You do you.
Nothing to report, sir.
Okay, yeah, this is a much safer route to where we need to go. Much safer. We haven't got to go through a dragon, which will definitely kill us. Drake stone. I need 5 obsidian and 1 crystal grey. Stick to that one. I wonder if we're going to be able to actually get the mages and the templars to be at peace.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
What's that? Take that. A hard liquor that is not as so much served as it is brandished. Coarse and indifferent. It is to your taste, or it is not. The filing is yours if you cannot raise or lower to the challenge of a distiller told not to. Okay. Nothing else in here. I'll go get rid of that.
I want a constant watch on that damn thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
Let me get rid of it for you. We'll do it. Let me get rid of it for you. Oh, you jerks. I'm slowed. This isn't good. It's terrible. You stupid monsters. Let me close it, come on. I need to quickly do it. Quick. Oh, they're gonna get me. Boom! Take that, you jerks. Boom.
What was that?
We don't know what these rifts can do. That one appeared to alter the time around it.
There are many mages in Redcliffe. Maybe Fiona will know what's going on.
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
Oh, we mellowed in at last. Good. Finally proven ourselves.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
The veil is weaker here than in Haven, and not merely weak, but altered in a way I have not seen.
We should talk to the Grand Enchanter.
There's some quests as well. There's something there for me to get later. I can get it at any point really, but right now I want to go and do this quest. Plenty of things for me to pick up.
Royal, but some of them have ignored the order. Why are you worried?
Climb this in a bit. Because we're not going to be leaving this area for a bit. There's loads of things to pick up. Move, Cassandra. Oh my word. Yeah, there's loads of things in this area for us to pick up so we can do this. I want to see where this part of the main story takes us though.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. First Enchanter Vivienne?
My dear Fiona, it's been so long since we last spoke. You look dreadful. Are you sleeping well?
What has brought you to Redcliffe?
You invited me, yeah?
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Then who the hell did we meet, yeah?
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
What?
An alliance with Tevinter is a terrible mistake.
All hope of peace died with Justinia. This bargain with Tevinter would not have been my first choice, but we had no choice. We are losing this war. I needed to save as many of my people as I could.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
What the hell?
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Al Tegan did not abandon his lands during the Blight, even when they were under siege.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern Mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, Those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
If you're leading the mages now, then let's talk. I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
It is always a pleasure to meet a reasonable man. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Does that mean you'll lend your mages to our cause?
There will have to be.
What's happened? Oh no.
Felix,
My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Okay, so that didn't exactly go.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
What?
Did the Magister's son give you that? Why would he help you?
There's no telling who or what will be waiting for us in that Chantry.
We'll be on guard.
Yeah. Clemens?
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. You may not wish to stay long. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all Tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
What are Tranquil?
Those like me without the strength of will necessary to protect ourselves from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
How long have Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
Yeah, join us.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Let's get as many people as we can to join us. What's this? The Crows and Queen Madrigal. First Crow refused to speak even when we put hot coals of the soles of his feet and peeled the skin off his face. Oh my god. Hands with a powering knife. He opted instead to chew through his own tongue and choke to death on the blood. What the heck is this? Second captive repeated what we already knew. Queen Madrigal went on a hunt and did not appear for the evening's festivities. Her body was later found with 4 steel swords through the chest. I asked what he knew about one of the 4 swords being a replica of Hessarian's Sword of Mercy. He had not heard about that, or at least claimed as much. He later died on the rack, smiling slightly. Third Crow must have realised he would not leave the dungeon alive. He seemed to hope that by angering Master Fior, he would earn himself a quick death. The Crow tried our patience with piffy comments while Master Fior was trying to work. At one point he made a remark about Fior's mother, which I shall not repeat here. I will admit to feeling admiration for his ability to retain a capacity for coherent speech and even some wit while under extreme duress. Amid all his useless chatter, this third Crow did raise an important point. His guild has a reputation to uphold. They are ruthless, efficient and discreet. How would they maintain such an authority if agents routinely revealed the names of employers with something as banal as torture? This gave me pause. I called for a halt to the session. After some thought, I stabbed the man through the heart and set the 4th and 5th Crow captives free. If there is a confession to be extracted, it will not be done with pain. I recommend we abandon this course of action. Report by Captain Aristide, tasked with investigating the assassination of Queen Madrigal of Antibes. Wow. Need to meet Felix in the Chantry. Right, let's get to the Chantry. We can always come back here another time. Is the Chantry in here? Oh no, is it? No. Where is the Chantry? Where about is it on the map? It's down there. Okay, the Chantry is in here. Everett Mother, Gallant, there's someone to talk to. All these people that we need to speak to at some point. Right now I'm going to go in their Chantry. I think this is a trap. What the hell is going on here?
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Another mage. Yeah, you guys fight. I'll get rid of the rift. Attack me. Help the strange mage. Next one. Come on. Next one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, help me. Guys, you guys have got to fight him off. Oh, Cassandra. Solace isn't that strong really, but I want to keep all the mages for this.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
I don't think he's going to make it.
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Are you a Magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor. Meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
I hope that's less dangerous than it sounds.
More.
That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
I'd like more proof than magical time control. Go with it.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it. Ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys?
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
Do you have any suggestions?
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Okay, so we gotta return to the war room. Oh, you're alright, love. Pretty nice. What's there anything in here we can loot? Oh, there's something to read. And there is something to loot. What's this? Keep it all. And read that. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. It's Codex, that one is. Okay, I can't just read it. Okay, so I am going to the war room if it's not gonna... Oh, hang on, what was that? Oh, there's something up here. Is it going to be something for me to read? Let's have a look. Oh, there's a book. The Troubles of a Chantry Scholar. As students of culture, it is important to always recognise your biases. I wear my Chantry's perspective openly. For if my readers do not understand the lens through which I view the world, they cannot account for how these biases may colour my writing. Gathering accurate information is challenging in a place as vast and fragmented as Phoebus. One man may go on at length about lurid dealings with a king, then refuse to provide his name or some proof of the account. Other sources may conflict wildly. Fixing travel to some of the more remote areas of the continent is nothing compared to the difficulty I've had finding contacts. I can trust I cannot tell you how many times reputable people have tried to deceive me. Sometimes for personal notoriety, more often in the interest of a pet cause. Trustworthy Qunari, Dalish and Tevinter contacts are especially scarce, and I prize those I have kept friendly. Often it is I who must earn their trust. Texts too can be unreliable. From extensive readings I have determined that Andraste was a Ferelden Orlesian who was born in every town from here to Hosberg. What little remains of elven history has been told and retold, shifted and skewed until the tales are unrecognisable. A particular respect for the dwarfs, for there is no other people so obsessed with recording an accurate and complete history. If only the shapers were as open as the skies they fear. If I can be honest, the long reign of the Chantry has made the recording of reality at times a trial. Most common histories have been rewritten through the filter of my religion. Everything has meaning as it pertains to the Maker, and while this is unavoidable, it sometimes leads to conflicts between what is officially taught by the Chantry and what I have seen with my own eyes. While my belief in the Maker is absolute, only a fool would ignore the lessons to be learned from other societies and religions. Take the Fade. Was it the kingdom of the Maker? As a common knowledge dictates, or the realm of the Tevinter old gods? Few people would contest its existence, but beyond that, there is little agreement among scholars. Though there are many who would disagree with me, I have come to believe nothing is for certain. I've met too many people, encountered too many perspectives not to keep an open mind about these things. Except from a lecture by Brother Genitivi at the University of Orleans, delivered shortly after the release of his seminal work, In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar. Quest map, world map. I'm going back to Haven. Nobody else yet. In fact, we've just advanced the story slightly. Can we actually speak to anybody else after that? Usually that's what happens.
I have some more questions.
As you wish.
Tell me about your brother.
Not going to talk.
Anthony was older than I, a dragon hunter, who showed what a Pentagast could truly be. I idolized him. I wanted to hunt dragons as he did, even though our uncle forbade it. Anthony promised to train me in secret. We would hunt together one day, brother and sister, vanquishing the beasts of old. And then he died on me.
That sounds really awful.
It was the end of everything I knew. A group of apostates wanted dragon blood, and wanted Anthony to get it for them. He refused, and they killed him for it. In front of me. I begged the Chantry to let me become a Templar. Instead, they sent me to the Seekers. It took many years to let go of my drive for vengeance.
I think I understand how you felt.
At times I could not breathe. The rage nearly choked me. I sometimes wonder how different my life would be if Anthony was still alive. Would I be a dragon hunter? Married to some noble fool, a mother of 3? I cannot say. I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan, but he is not always kind.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay, so she actually said more, Will Cullen.
Was there something you needed? I should get to know you better. We're working together after all. What would you like to know? All right. Where are you from?
Oh, my esteemed Lady Sidonia, I'd like to take full responsibility for Lady Moxalet's odd behaviour of late. You see, we recently began the study of history, I thought that it would do the young mistress some good to be exposed to all festivity and cultures, not just Olace. It was foolish thought. Regrettably, your dear daughter has taken a particular interest in Ferelden folklore. She first developed an affinity for King Galahad. Seems to have devolved into borderline infatuation. She stared at me, eyes wide, when I told how he unified the barbarians with allegedly incomparable might and charisma. Every time I tried to move the lesson onto something more important, she insisted I tell her again about Galahad. How the Ferelden say his hair was twice as yellow as the sun, and his chin was more chiselled than the tallest peak in the Frostbacks. Twice now I've had to tear down drawings she's tacked up in her bedroom of the man shirtless. Then we moved on to the werewolves, which was even worse. As you may already know, the Fereldens venerate the folk heroes Dane and Hafter. Dane was said to have been a werewolf and Hafter have descended from one. No enlightened man or woman could ever view such beast people with anything but revulsion. But you know Fereldens and their love of wildlife. Unfortunately, these tales of the wolfmen set the little mistress's imagination afire. When she suggested we put on a play for you and her lord father, I could not say no. I'm afraid that's why Marshallette was running through the mansion wearing wet furs and frightening the chambermaid. She was rehearsing a scene in which Hafter drives back the Darkspawn. I've been informed that some priceless family heirlooms were destroyed amidst all that confusion, and I cannot fully express my dismay. I understand if my abject failure as a tutor results in my immediate dismissal.
I grew up in Ferelden, near Homley. I was transferred to Kirk.
We've already spoken to him.
Another time then.
Yeah, I'll just walk off. Yeah, let's go to the war room. Yeah, we've already advanced it as much as I can with him at the moment. I'm not sure who else I can advance it with. I think we have to wait a little bit before I can advance it anymore. Put that there.
Good luck sealing those rifts.
It's glitching. Yeah, the game is actually glitching right now.
You built for them the golden city. Thank you for all that you are doing.
Let's summon them. Okay, so we go to all ice first. Port ready. Okay, mischief, not malevolence. The servants involved were dismissed, and we've a minor reward for the effort. Accept. Truth or dare? Ambassador, I very much enjoyed your story, and I hope to see you at the summer cottage for our picnic luncheon next month. Do not fret about the ghastly things said about your associates. More reasoned heads will prevail, and this foolish gossip will come to nothing. Yours, Duke Cyril. Accepted. And we got lied. Sister Liliana Monet has always been one of our most devoted lay sisters. At your advice, we urge her to consider a life of service. After hearing of the dangers of the game, she has consented to take vows. I truly believe this may have saved her life, and I thank you for all your words of advice. Some of our sisters have had luck tending wounds caused by demons. Thanks to a new type of healing salve, I've included the details so that your own healers might make use of it. Well done. Okay, we've got Ferelden over here. We've got a few things I need to do. What's this here? In Hush Whispers and Champions of the Just. Let's do that one first. Okay, so this is... Okay, so Champions of the Just, Liliana and Josephine have been working tirelessly to convince cohorts and win over some of Olace's most influential houses. 10 noble families will help the Inquisition pressure the Templars into sealing the breach, travelling to their fort, redoubt and demanding the Lord Seeker deal with them or face the wrath of Olace. The Inquisition has promised the Herald of Andraste its voice in these negotiations, or we do this one, in Hushed Whispers. Choosing the mages will make it impossible to work with the Templars. Redcliffe Castle and the mages who could close the breach are under control of Magister Geron Alexis. Venatori cultist with an unhealthy interest in Trevelyan and the power to reorder time itself. He's kindly invited Trevelyan to the castle alone to negotiate. It's an obvious trap, but Liliana and her agents can infiltrate the castle and remove the Venatori threat while Alexis' attention is diverted. A dangerous game, but it's our best chance. What's this here? Red Jenny Inquisition needs bees. I do not know how someone would come to this idea, but I can see the use. It is a large area to search. However, a memo from Josephine written on a note from Sarah. Know what ruins a party? Bees. I know a man who teaches how to jar them safe, but angry, stingy, no good for honey, but great for throwing. He's somewhere south. Send runners among the band. If this weapon can help, it will be found. If he's peddling them to fighting forces, my people will find the trail. It's too large an area to cover bounty hunter, a simpler bet. Yeah.
All right.
Send the bounties. Before we even pick who we help, let's try and get some of these down. Fragment of Benasov information reports with Manet removed from play. Carolina and Janosper now vie openly for the duchy. Carolina is using her husband's connections to make her claim appear stronger, while Jean Gaspard rides from Valferma to challenge Carolina's husband to a duel in response to the perceived insult. We need to take Josephine. For Carolina, this duchy is a trophy, nothing more. If I turn the other nobles against her, she will bow out peacefully. Do it.
Let us begin.
Yeah, do it that way. We got Grey Warden, busy. Present for Bianca. Liliana heard your little birdies had recent success picking up shiny things for the Inquisition. Maybe you can help me out. One of the apprentice smiths saw me walking by with my Bianca and we struck up a conversation. The apprentice said he once met a Famari mage named Provident, who had ideas for improving the precision of siege engines and wondered if they could be adapted for Bianca, and then he got into phrases like recoil dampening and rectilinear motion, and I politely excused myself. Could you tell your magpies to keep an eye out for Provident or his designs? Obviously, I don't have trouble with Bianca's accuracy, but she does like it when Daddy gets her new fittings. Varric. Liliana, off you go. So we have one or the other. I'm not sure which one to do, you know. Champions of the Just. Do we go with the Templars or the Mages? Now I've actually done the one where you choose the Templars before. So I'm actually going to go Mages, I think. See what happens. Oh, let's do it.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
We can't waste time fighting among ourselves. We have to come to an agreement.
A Tevinter Magister controls Redcliffe, invites us to the castle to talk, and some of us want to do nothing.
Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die, and we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister
has outplayed us.
Let's get the Templars then.
Fine. We go get the Templars and they help us deal with Alexius.
My spies report the mages have already mobilized for war. Even if we succeed at recruiting the Templars, it will be too late to stop Alexius.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Contact the Earl.
Where is the Earl of Redcliffe? I'm sure he'd help us get his castle back.
After he was displaced, Arl Tegan rode straight for Dunrin to petition the Crown for help. I doubt he'll want our assistance once the Ferelden army lays siege to his castle.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
Focus their attention on Trevelyan, while we take out the Tevinters. It's risky, but it could work.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
the plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
Hush Whispers, okay, so... Oh, should we just do it? Screw it. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Okay, we have to take him regardless. I'm taking Cassandra. Who else do we take? On Sarah, Varric. Do we take a rogue with us because they can pick locks? One of each, or do we take someone who can help us fight? Oh, take Iron Bull. Screw it. Iron Bull's monster, he'll help us.
Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Master Trevelyan alone. The others must wait here.
If my friends can't enter, then I won't go in either.
Where's Dorian? I thought Dorian was going to be here.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
If the Grand Enchanter wants to be part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Thank you.
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Actually, I hoped you could tell me about these Venatori I'm hearing so much about.
Now, where could you have heard that name?
I told him.
Felix, what have you done?
Your son is concerned that you're involved in something terrible.
So speaks the thief. Do you think you can turn my son against me? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
If you know so much, enlighten me. Tell me what this mark on my hand is for.
It belongs to your betters. You wouldn't even begin to understand its purpose.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
What's better than turning back time?
He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No. It's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this man's life.
Yeah, we got our troops
Your
in.
men are dead, Alexius.
Boss fight.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
Boss fight. Oh no. What the hell is that? What did Dorian just do?
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Where the hell are we? Oh, for God's sake. Kill him! Find out what happened. Yeah, where the hell are we? It's just the two of us. Where's the rest of our party?
Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
Oh God.
Did we go forward in time or back? And how far?
Those are excellent questions. We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Oh, this is great.
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from time completely. If that happened, you would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I counted it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Makes sense?
It just seems so insane.
I don't even want to think about what this will do to the fabric of the world. We didn't travel through time so much as punch a hole through it and toss it into the privy. But don't worry. I'm here. I'll protect you.
Oh, this is so cool.
There were others in the hall. Could they have been drawn through the rift?
I doubt it was large enough to bring the whole room through. Alexius wouldn't risk catching himself or Felix in it. They're probably still where and when we left them. In some sense, anyway.
Alexius mentioned an Elder One in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect. Some magister aspiring to godhood. It's the same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
What happens if we can't get back?
Then we get comfortable in our new present.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so we basically ain't got long left. I can finish it here. Let's just level this guy up. What's he got? I don't know what to give him. What's this? Spirit, barrier, peaceful aura, guardian spirit. So I could do that, but that doesn't help us with the fight, does it? So we need something to help us fight. Let's go with fire. chaotic. Wall of fire. Fire mine. How we do that? There we go. Inventory. Before we finish, let's sort the inventory out. Weapons. Have I got anything different? Armor. Hang on, can I... What's he got? Imbued strong rod. Resolute staff. That's what he's got. Resolute staff is better with 47's lightning. This one's fire, which is what he's actually got anyway. His armor. His enchanter one's the best one I've got so far. And let's give him... Nah, doesn't need a helmet, does he? Accessories, what we got for him, accessories wise. Cunning, critical, life wood. Give him that. That'll do for now. Okay, so we're basically just got to get out of here, which we can do by opening this. Wonder where we are. We've got two paths to go to, that one and that one. Both will lead to a different character, I'm guessing. But right now we're going to finish it here. When we come back, we're going to explore both paths. Hopefully we'll find other companions. And hopefully they'll be alright. But until next time, thank you all for watching and take care.